Have you ever looked at your parents and wondered, why these two people? Why was I born into this specific family with all its challenges, patterns, and dynamics? Have you ever felt like there's something deeper going on, like your family relationships carry an ancient weight that goes beyond this lifetime? If this question just sent a chill of recognition through your soul, you're exactly where you need to be, because what I'm about to share will reveal the hidden truth that Paramhansa Yogananda taught about why your soul chose these exact parents. You see, most people in the world believe that being born to certain parents is simply genetics, circumstance, or random chance. But the great spiritual master Paramhansa Yogananda revealed something that changes everything about how we understand family soul contracts. He lovingly taught us, no soul is born to parents by accident. Your parents are the perfect soul teachers. Your soul chose to balance ancient debts, heal ancestral wounds, and learn the specific lessons needed for your spiritual evolution. If you've ever felt that your relationship with your parents carries an intensity that seems to go beyond normal family dynamics, that there's something ancient and unresolved between you, then you already sense this profound truth. Your parents are not just the people who brought you into this world. They are souls who agreed to carry forward specific patterns and lessons from past lifetimes, creating what Yogananda called a sacred family laboratory where souls practice unconditional love. And I promise you, by the end of this sacred journey together, you'll never see your family relationships the same way again. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through Yogananda's most profound teachings on family soul contracts, and how understanding this hidden spiritual purpose can transform your entire relationship with your parents. But first, let me ask you something that might feel deeply familiar. Have you noticed how your parents can trigger you in ways that no one else can? How they seem to know exactly which emotional buttons to push, bringing up feelings and reactions that surprise even you? If you're recognizing this soul intensity right now, you're already experiencing what Yogananda called the activation of family soul memory, where family relationships awaken the deepest patterns carried across lifetimes. Yogananda explained it beautifully when he gently said, "Your parents are not your burden. They are your soul opportunity. Through them, your soul learns to transform ancient wounds into wisdom, inherited patterns into conscious choice, and family soul debts into spiritual freedom." Now, you might be wondering how this actually works in the reality of your family dynamics, and here's where it gets truly transformative. According to Yogananda's deepest teachings, before you were born, your soul participated in what he called the Great Family Council, a gathering of souls in the spiritual realm where your soul, your parents' souls, and divine guides planned your family mission together. Your parents agreed to carry forward specific patterns and lessons, and you agreed to be born into their lineage to heal these ancient soul debts together. Think about your own family for a moment. Can you identify patterns that seem to repeat generation after generation, ways of handling emotions, relating to money, expressing love, or dealing with conflict? Take a moment to really feel into these family patterns, because what you're recognizing are the soul threads that your spirit came here to transform through love. This recognition you just felt, it's what Yogananda called the awakening of family soul consciousness. Your soul understands that every family pattern, every inherited wound, and every challenging dynamic with your parents is perfectly designed to help you heal not just your own soul journey, but the soul journey of your entire family lineage. And here's what changes everything. The qualities that most challenge you about your parents are often the exact soul lessons your spirit came here to master. Now, I want you to be completely honest with yourself for a moment. When you look at your parents, especially their most challenging traits, do you see just people who need to change? Or can you sense that they might be carrying forward soul patterns that your spirit chose to heal through loving them? Your answer will reveal how ready you are to embrace the deeper spiritual purpose of your family's soul mission. If you sense that soul connection, then you're ready for what comes next. Because now, I'm going to share exactly how Yogananda taught people to work with family soul contracts, transforming inherited wounds into spiritual wisdom and ancestral patterns into conscious freedom. The first technique he shared was what he called family soul recognition. Let's practice this together right now. I want you to close your eyes for just a moment and think of the most challenging aspect of your relationship with one of your parents. Now, instead of seeing it as their problem, try to see it as Yogananda taught, a soul pattern that your spirit chose to heal through the sacred laboratory of family love. Silently ask, what soul lesson is my spirit here to master through loving this parent? Did you feel that shift from resentment to sacred purpose, that soul wisdom awakening? If you felt even a small shift just now, imagine what happens when you practice this daily. But there's another practice that Yogananda said was even more powerful. He called it the ancestral healing response. When we begin to see our parents as carriers of family soul patterns and respond with healing love instead of reactive judgment, everything transforms into conscious evolution. Here's how Yogananda taught this sacred practice. The next time your parents trigger an old pattern in you, take 3 deep breaths and silently say, Divine Love, help me see the soul gift hidden in this trigger. Help me respond with the healing love that will transform this family pattern for 7 generations. He promised that this practice would transform your family relationships from soul bondage into conscious liberation. Let me share a story that beautifully illustrates this soul truth. As I tell you this, I want you to ask yourself, what family patterns am I here to heal through conscious love? There was a devoted student who came to Yogananda in deep pain, saying, Master, my father is an angry, controlling man who never showed me love. My mother is passive and never protected me from his rage. I carry so much resentment toward them both. Why was I born into such a difficult family? Yogananda looked at him with infinite compassion and said something that changed his entire understanding of family soul contracts. My son, your parents are not your punishment. They are your soul teachers. Before you were born, your soul met with theirs in the Great Family Council. You saw that in past lives, you had used anger to control others and passivity to avoid responsibility. Your soul chose these parents specifically because they would reflect back these same patterns, giving you the opportunity to feel their impact and learn to respond with conscious love instead of unconscious reaction. He then taught him a transformative practice. Every morning, send loving thoughts to both parents, seeing them as brave souls who agreed to carry difficult patterns for your spiritual growth. Every evening, write down one way your parents' behavior helped you develop the strength, compassion, or wisdom you needed for your soul mission. And whenever they trigger you, silently thank them for showing you exactly what soul patterns you came here to transform. Within a year, something miraculous happened as he began responding to his parents with conscious love instead of reactive resentment. The entire family dynamic shifted. His father's anger softened, his mother found her voice, and he discovered that his own capacity for love had grown immeasurably. Most beautifully, he realized, Master, my parents have been teaching me how to love unconditionally by giving me the most challenging conditions to love under. When I share this story with people, they often say with tears of recognition, that's exactly my family story. And it probably is. Because this same soul healing is available in every family. The sacred opportunity to transform inherited wounds into conscious love through understanding our hidden soul purpose. Now, here's what Yogananda wanted everyone to understand at the deepest level. He taught that family soul contracts are actually our greatest spiritual opportunity, the chance to heal not just our own soul, but the souls of our entire lineage. As he beautifully said, When you heal your relationship with your parents through conscious love, you heal the soul patterns of 7 generations before you and 7 generations after you. This is the true purpose of family, to be laboratories of love where souls practice forgiveness and transformation. If you're truly ready to step into this sacred understanding, then make this soul commitment right now. I recognize that I chose my parents as my soul teachers. I will see their challenges as opportunities for my spirit's growth. I will respond to family patterns with healing love, knowing that through transforming my relationship with my parents, I am healing the soul journey of my entire lineage. Say it with your whole heart. The souls of your ancestors and descendants are listening. As Paramhansa Yogananda beautifully reminded us, the greatest spiritual achievement is not escaping your family soul contract, but fulfilling it through love. When you can see your parents as perfect teachers for your soul's evolution, you have discovered the secret of spiritual freedom itself. Before we part ways, I want to leave you with something sacred you can do right now. Take out your phone and write yourself one word that represents the specific strength or wisdom you've developed because of your family challenges. Perhaps resilience, compassion, or inner strength. Put it where you'll see it tomorrow when you think of your parents. This simple act will anchor Yogananda's wisdom in your daily life and begin transforming how you see every family interaction as an opportunity for soul healing. If this message awakens something sacred in your understanding of family soul contracts, I'd be deeply honored if you shared it with someone who needs this soul perspective today. Sometimes we become the vessel through which divine love reaches another soul who is struggling with the sacred challenge of family relationships. I'd love to know, what was that one word you wrote down about the specific strength your parents helped you develop? Share it in the comments below. Your word might be exactly what someone else needs to begin seeing the hidden blessing in their own family soul contract. Until our souls meet again in divine love, may you see the sacred teachers in the parents who chose to carry your soul lessons. Remember, dear soul, your parents are your soul contract, but they are also your liberation. Honor the sacred agreement between your souls, and watch as love transforms not just your family relationships, but the soul journey of your entire lineage. Through healing your relationship with your parents, you heal the ancient patterns that have traveled through generations. This is Yogananda's greatest gift, the recognition that family love is the fastest path to soul freedom.